as I was driving here today. So, just in case I forget the update. I want to do a pull-up. Just one pull-up. 12-year-old me would have paid any price. Mr. Brown the Bitter was the failed and frustrated athlete who was my 7th grade tour guide through President Carter's Council on Physical Fitness. I wanted that certificate. But there were standards, you see, and apparently repeated readings of Lord of the Rings by the closet light didn't qualify. This is somewhat surprising. You want an endurance exercise? Be gay and a geek in the 7th grade. I wanted to do a pull-up like the overhand boys, bodies magically levitating till outthrust chins cleared the bar. Or even the underhand boys, bodies desperately writhing till quivering chins barely brushed the bar. I had never done a pull-up and frankly wasn't sure of the mechanics of the thing. But at 12, my faith in magic had not yet been crushed by banal reality, so I stepped to the bar hoping that my body had been hiding this ability. I jumped, I grabbed, I pulled up for all I was worth, but my body was pointedly indifferent to my need. Crimson-faced and shaky-armed, my drop to the dust was punctuated by Mr. Brown the Bitter. Pussy. Over there with the girls, pussy. Thus, I joined the publicly tagged Tinkerbells and lined up with the girls to dangle from the bar without falling, artfully known as the bent arm hang. The pull-up, PE class, and President Carter's Council on Physical Fitness were all diabolically designed to exclude some kids and make me know my place. So I wrapped tightly up in the shame that was rightly mine because Mr. Brown the Bitter and I both knew that shame came standard among Tinkerbells. I still want to do a pull-up. These days I go to the gym with the other over 40 folks and I wrestle with dumbbells and barbells and middle school nightmares. I maneuver machines that if painted black in a basement under dim lights would be torture devices and fetish equipment. But instead are painted white in a row under bright lights, and so are torture devices and fetish equipment. These days I go to the gym and I practice. Pull-up practice is tantamount to a toddler grabbing something off a high shelf, but I don't care. I've looked ridiculous for lesser quests, and this is a quest, one with all the drama of Lord of the Rings, but with fewer hobbits. It's the quest for one magical pull-up, and I, just yesterday, lifted my pinkies to my earlobes and spied the horizon over the top of a pull-up bar. Just yesterday, I charitably hoped in my heart that Mr. Brown the Bitter's body has failed him, that his children are disappointments, and that he spends his days watching Judge Judy and snarling at cats. And I, just yesterday, with my teeth, pulled one more leather lace from the shame jacket I'd wrapped myself in, and I forgave the overhand boys and even the underhand boys, and I remembered what I once knew about magic. And that, it turns out, is the price for one pull-up. And late last night, I wrote a letter to President Carter. I want my certificate.